Welcome, curious minds, to The Deep Dive. Today we're plunging headfirst into, well, one of the internet's most unsettling and really enduring mysteries. For nearly a decade now, it's been this unsolved riddle. It's captivated online communities, sparking theories from, elaborate hoaxes to genuinely sinister stuff.
Yeah, really dark possibilities.
We're talking about the enigma known as the Lake City Quiet Pills. Our mission for this deep dive is essentially to unpack this whole intricate web. The theories, the strange connections, some are almost unbelievable.
Right.
And the truly disturbing possibilities surrounding it all, using the sources you've shared with us. It's like a journey into the hidden corners of the internet.
Where the shadows might hide, well, more than just anonymous users. What's truly compelling here, I think, is how it pushes the boundaries
Yeah.
of what we understand about online communities.
How so?
Well, it's not just about some hidden forum or bizarre game. The implications, if any of it is true, they stretch way beyond a computer screen, potentially hinting at a real-world, incredibly clandestine operation. Yeah. Or, this is just as possible.
A hoax.
Yeah, one of the longest-running, most elaborate hoaxes in internet history, maybe designed to fool everyone. That ambiguity, that's central to why it sticks around.
Okay, let's unpack this from the start. Trace its origins.
Good idea.
The genesis of this whole mystery, it really kicked off on Reddit roughly 8 years ago, give or take.
Yeah.
And it all centered around a now defunct website and the enigmatic individual who operated it. The name itself, Lake City Quiet Pills, wasn't some big reveal or anything.
Oh, it's quite literal.
It comes directly from the domain name, lakecityquietpills.com. This site, actually, it started out pretty innocuously.
Kind of boring almost.
Yeah, an old image hosting service called That Old Guy's Image Host. Sounds benign.
Totally. But that innocence didn't last long, indeed. At the heart of it all was this Redditor, known mainly as Religion of Peace, though he also used aliases like Milo or Dutch. And a critical piece, the catalyst, really, for the whole mystery,
His death.
was the announcement of his death, yeah. His online footprint, even before that, was already, let's say, quite controversial.
Tell us more about that footprint. What kind of online persona are we talking about?
Well, his presence was deeply problematic,
Oh.
to put it mildly.
Oh.
He was a moderator of the now shut-down subreddit Jailbait, which became notorious for hosting and sharing just awful, illegal content, including child sexual abuse material.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And as we know, he also ran lakecityquietpills.com, which also hosted illicit pornographic content.
So not just questionable.
No, this background isn't just questionable. It paints a really grim picture. Someone deeply entrenched in the internet's darkest corners. And that's, I think, crucial context for understanding the theories around the quiet pills.
Right. It shows a certain willingness.
A willingness to operate outside norms, outside legality.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That adds a really dark layer. So the mystery itself ignited with two distinct but connected events.
Right.
First, this notice of Religion of Peace's death, posted on Reddit by a user known only as 26. And then, shortly after that, these strange, kind of chilling messages were found, hidden in the HTML code of the Lake City Quiet Pill site itself.
And this timing, it raises a really crucial question for anyone looking into this.
Which is?
Was that death notice from 26 just an eerie coincidence,
Yeah.
happening right before the messages were found? Or was it something else?
Like a signal.
Like a signal, exactly. A prearranged notification, maybe, that something was changing, or maybe a torch being passed, the timing, the closeness of the events. It makes you think it wasn't just random chance.
That's a fascinating point. Is there strong evidence for it being a signal? And what about these hidden messages? What did they actually say?
Well, the content found in the site's code wasn't benign at all. When internet sleuths started digging,
Yeah.
they uncovered phrases, numerical sequences, things that sounded eerily like operational details.
Operational details for what?
Well, like for hitmen, assassination notices, maybe, or details for secret meetings. It wasn't subtle in its implications, even if it kept this sort of veneer of deniability.
Wow.
It hinted at transactions, people, maybe even targets.
And the name Lake City itself, that immediately sparked a theory, didn't it? Grounding this whole online thing in the real world.
Instantly.
Whoa.
People quickly connected Lake City to the Lake City Army Ammunition Plant, LCAAA.
Right. For anyone listening who doesn't know, that plant is huge. It's the largest producer of small arms ammo for the U.S. government. And a NATO test center, too. So if that connection holds, a quiet pill might metaphorically mean
A bullet. Yeah. an extremely chilling thought. And if you connect that to Religion of Peace's own online history, it just gets more unsettling.
How so?
Looking through his Reddit comment history, you find this really disturbing eclectic mix, like porn, real wars, serial killers, coding, and more porn.
Quite the list.
Right. And while he apparently hated all religions, some comments showed this, like alarmingly in-depth knowledge.
Of what?
Things like the best way to dispose of a dead body. Really specific details.
Curious?
It lends this chilling kind of credence to the idea that maybe he'd, seen some shit, as one source puts it. It suggests a background maybe steeped in extreme real-world experiences.
Making him uniquely suited for whatever this was.
Potentially, yeah.
The plot, if you can believe it, it thickens even more when we bring in another figure. Central and deeply disturbing, 2-6.
Ah, yes. Angel 2-6.
Also known as Angel 2-6. This was the person who posted the death notice for Religion of Peace. Even shared details about where he dispensed the ashes. Intimate stuff.
Yeah.
But here's where it gets really interesting and, frankly, quite chilling. 2-6. Never posted on Reddit again after that.
Just
gone.
Poof. Vanished.
That vanished part is incredibly potent, isn't it? And the sources point to something crucial here. Something that deepens the mystery and points away from it just being a hoax.
What's that? 8 years. 8 years before the death notice appeared on Reddit. 2-6 had already posted somewhere else. A different site called FERC.
About what?
About having dispensed Lake City quiet pills to people in need of permanent rest.
8 years before? Are you serious?
8 years. This wasn't just some casual remark. It suggests a long-standing, pre-existing association with the whole concept, and a deeply disturbing one.
So it wasn't just made up after Religion of Peace died.
It implies something with a much longer, more established history, something much more deliberate.
That's astonishing. So 2-6 wasn't just a friend who posted a death notice.
Seemingly not. Seemingly involved in this quiet pills idea for nearly a decade before it hit Reddit big time.
And Angel 2-6's other posts on that site, FERC, they didn't stop there, did they?
No. He also discussed things like torture techniques and networking.
Networking, torture techniques.
Yeah. And conspiracy theorists, naturally, they jumped on this, believing it could be related to finding ways to send messages for assassination contracts, maybe even laying the groundwork for what the Lake City Quiet Pills site eventually became.
What kind of networking, specifically? Not like LinkedIn, I assume?
Definitely not. The discussions were about secure communication methods, clandestine meeting points, methods for operational security, OPSCC.
Right.
All details that, in this context, become profoundly unsettling. It suggests someone actively engaged in the logistics of, covert activity.
The kind of info you'd need.
Exactly. The kind of information invaluable to anyone running the type of business the website allegedly facilitated.
So even after Religion of Peace died, operations seemed to continue.
It looked that way.
The chilling messages, those coded instructions, they kept appearing in the website's code, which strongly suggests others.
Probably Angel 2-6.
Most likely, Angel 2-6. We're still running it, still keeping the network alive. Let's look at some concrete examples of these hidden messages from the sources, because they really bring the theories into focus, don't they?
They do. They're quite specific, some of them.
One striking thing was the frequent references to a no-fly list, which in this context implies what? Potential hitmen?
Yeah.
People involved in serious illegal stuff? People who can't travel easily?
And that no-fly list reference is particularly chilling because it does imply people with serious intentions, people for whom international travel might be part of their work, but also a huge risk.
Right.
It elevates it beyond just online chatter. It suggests potential international operations.
Absolutely. Then on March 12, 2010, there was an advertisement for a 4-man job.
Yeah.
It sounds like standard contract language, almost. But in this context, profoundly unsettling.
Indeed. It's the kind of terminology you might expect in a professional, if illicit, operation. Concise, clear, focused on outcome and resources. Almost like a legitimate business proposal, which only makes it more unnerving here.
Then there was another strange message. It read, Dutch Milo thanks his buddies for making inbred ominously. Weird phrasing.
Very strange.
But it was immediately followed by the line, the phones there are not secured.
Yeah, that part is chilling.
What does a message like, the phones there are not secured, actually signal? Is it a warning? Confirmation of something?
It's deeply unsettling because it suggests a focus on operational security. It implies a previous channel, presumably thought to be secured, has been compromised. It's like a real-time warning. a sudden vulnerability in communication. It implies real-world coordination and an urgent need to adapt. Far beyond what you'd find in a simple online game or hoax, it speaks to genuine risk.
You can almost feel the cold dread in that. Then there was a post, July 17, 2009, simply announcing Milo died.
Which matched the Reddit death timeline perfectly.
Yeah. And maybe the most intriguing one. A request for 4 English French needed for private security for a cruise, which seemed to indicate at least 3 other individuals involved. Shade, Angel, and the writer. This sounds like recruiting, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? This specific message is compelling because it suggests a structure, a team.
Right.
And the reference to English-French implies multilingual operatives, maybe for international assignments. If these were actual contracts, it paints a picture of a sophisticated, almost corporate-like dark enterprise.
Connecting cryptic messages to actual logistics.
It seems like logistical planning for real-world deployment potentially.
What's truly compelling here, though, and maybe the most chilling real-world link we have,
The Dubai connection.
is what happened about 6 months after this mystery started getting traction online. A Hamas commander was assassinated in his hotel in Dubai.
Yeah.
Investigators reported the assassins had been funded with credit cards from a bank in, let's wait for it,
Lake City.
Lake City.
This detail, it just transforms the whole thing from internet folklore into this chilling case study of how clandestine networks might operate right under our noses. Digitally, anyway.
Linking the online world to real-world violence.
It's an almost impossible coincidence if they're unrelated. And it gets even more unsettling when you remember Religion of Peace's own comments
About working in Israel.
about working in Israel with defense forces, suggesting a military or intelligence background, potentially directly relevant to that kind of operation. It's like a rare glimpse into digital breadcrumbs of alleged global operations.
So what does this all mean when we bring it back to the core question that's plagued internet sleuths for years?
The big one.
Is this an elaborate, long-running joke, one of the most dedicated hoaxes ever, designed to mislead and entertain? Or is it genuine?
A real method.
A genuine clandestine method for contract killers to communicate, hidden in plain sight.
And the key ambiguity.
Yeah.
That's precisely why it's so hard to prove definitively.
Because the messages are vague.
Exactly. The hidden messages, they never directly say kill someone. They're always phrased vaguely. Quiet pills, jobs, private security.
Plausible deniability.
Exactly. It raises that critical question. How do highly illegal groups communicate in a way that gives them that deniability? It allows for multiple interpretations, keeps their true intentions obscured, even if the implications seem undeniable to someone looking closely. It's like a masterclass in coded communication, if it's real.
And where does it stand now? The website's gone, right?
Yeah, the Lake City Quiet Pills website itself is shut down now. But the discussion, it continues. There's a dedicated subreddit still active. People are constantly searching for new connections, new clues.
Still digging.
Still digging. And if this was real, if it truly was a channel for something so dark, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Is there another website out there right now, another cover, another hidden corner of the internet being used for the same purpose, operating just beneath our digital radar?
A really chilling thought.
The Lake City Quiet Pill saga, it's a potent illustration, I think, of the power of open source investigation, yes, but also the profound ambiguity of online communication. In an age where so much of our lives are online, information constantly flowing, how aware are we, really, of the hidden conversations, the potential dark undercurrents operating just beneath the surface?
Right under our noses.
Where a cryptic phrase could be an elaborate hoax, or it could be a blueprint for dark actions. It forces you to critically evaluate what you find online.
It's a question worth pondering, you know.
Yeah.
What else might be hiding in plain sight?
A truly unsettling thought to leave you with, and a testament, really, to the persistent mysteries of this digital age we live in. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the unknown. If you're as fascinated by these hidden connections and unsolved enigmas as we are.
Maybe a little creeped out.
Yeah, maybe a little creeped out. Make sure to follow and share the deep dive with your friends. We'll be back soon with another journey into the inexplicable